Oh yeah, I'm not solving this again. Marvelous company, come and solve the question. Move. Move, come and solve the question now. She doesn't even know where we are. It's now she's trying to know where is which. It's now. Let her come and solve it. I don't understand you people. You are here to learn. Focus on the learning. Focus on the learning. Read it. Let her be drawing. Who has this one? Then if I knock your head, go and return it back to her. She cannot bring it here, madam. Give you work, you not do it. You sit down there, balance, do it at the wrong time. Yeah, send somebody a message. Carry it with your leg and come and submit. Somebody will be trying to be a gentleman, even in the front of live broadcast. So people will not allow the person. I said, carry it with your two legs and come and submit. That's what I said. Class reads. Let her draw.
Q is 32 kilometers away from P on a bearing 42 degrees. And I will...
Wait. Do that first. Read again.
Q is 32 kilometers away from P on a bearing 42 degrees.
Which day I even gave you a new marker, blue marker. I gave you blue marker. That's the one Mr. Dan is even using now. So I did not give you marker. It was yesterday also. You haven't charged. I went inside, I brought blue marker and gave to you. You gave me black marker. What are you saying? So you don't have marker again. The other part of the question?
An arrow is 25 kilometers from P.
From what?
P.
Please read again.
An arrow is 25 kilometers from P.
From P.O.
On a bearing 102 degrees.
On a bearing
102 degrees.
Be drawing what he's drawing and think you are deceiving somebody. It's yourself you are deceiving. He himself, he's looking at the question, analyzing the question, drawing. You are drawing from him and you think you are wise. You don't know it. If you have your Lamlat textbook with you, please stand. Samuel, be careful with the camera. What did I say? If you have your Lamlat, is that what I said? Sit down. No, that's not what I wanted to say. If you have your hidden facts, sorry, that's what I wanted to say. You have your hidden fact textbook with you. I'm thinking many things at this time, and I don't like it when I'm thinking too many things. The way I'll be talking itself, you'll notice. Now, how can we have an effective class when even up to half of the class don't have the textbook? The textbook that we're solving the exercises from. How can we be effective? How can you look at, where's the question you are looking at to answering now? Successive seats don't have. Who else is there? Okay, standing. See now, from here to the back, no textbook. So how are you people solving? You collected from somebody. Okay, sit down. Let me ask the question in another way. If your seat does not have Lamlat, if your seat does not have hidden facts, listen, I'm not. There are many things that I'm not okay with. There are many things I'm not okay with. If your seat doesn't have hidden fact, please stand. These three people standing, I've just been looking at them and I'll be laughing. They think they are wise, that they are deceiving the teachers. They don't know that they are deceiving themselves, these three people. And in the next how many months, all right, Wayek? I'm just looking at people and laughing. Is there a standing or what? Your seat doesn't have. Your seat does not have. The others in your seat are sitting down. I said if your seat does not have, stand up. That's what I said. So how are you now following up and answering the question? How are you following up there now? Then those of you that you have in your seats, what some of you are doing, I don't even understand. You are not even saying, okay, let me look at the question, analyze the question, read the question, draw my diagrams, get the correct answer they want to. You are just looking at the person by your side that is drawing the diagram from the question. You are just drawing anything the person draw, you draw. I don't understand. Anything the person is drawing, you draw. Eh? So why don't you have the textbook we are using? Prominence, where's your textbook? I can't hear you. You don't have? What do you have? Sorry? Is Beardy not there? Oh God, I will knock your head though. leave that one and be answering the bearing questions then. What kind of thinking is this? Yes. Where is your own textbook? You don't have. Where is yours? Sorry? Oga, bring that out and answer bearing there. Bearing is the bearing in any question, any textbook. Where is it? Dara, where's your textbook? What's she saying? Eh? What are you saying? You don't have. Did I hear you say you don't have? You don't. I bought and give to you. Sorry? You lost it. Where did you lose it? In this class or inside the house? Who is there? Who is the next person? See how long it's taking. Who is the next person? Who is standing there? There was somebody standing between the two of you. Where is Kewe? Sorry? She just got up from the class and went outside. Yes. You don't have. You have. You don't have. What are you saying? They will give you master's book. You don't see it again. Oh God. Okay, read the other part of the question, the part that talks about R. Let's analyze. Michelle. And R on a bearing 122, so 90, 132, 90. If it's 90, what did they say? 132, 132 degrees. If this is 90, then what will be here, madam? 42, you are putting 32. Continue. Calculate the bearing of R from Q. So what are you calculating? Draw what you want to calculate. Calculate the bearing of R from Q. What are you to calculate? What are you trying to calculate? What is this? The question says calculate the bearing of arrow from Q. Where is it pointing to? What are you trying to calculate? The bearing of arrow from Q. You don't know what is actually to calculate. Who is telling you that this is what is actually to calculate? Oreva, Oya, come and answer it. Calculate the bearing of arrow from Q. What are you to calculate? What is that phrase, the bearing of arrow from Q? What does it refer to, or where does it refer to? Good. That is the angle it refers to. That thing he drew, that angle is what it is that not what it refers to? That is what it refers to. So now you now ask yourself how to get that angle. Or how will you get that angle? Who told you that place is 90? You don't know what it is. What did you write there? What did you write there? How do you get 48? Who told you that thing is 90? I asked you that same question. That thing might not be 90. You can't assume 90 because you drew it straight. She's the one that drew it like that. You should get this angle, River. Get this angle to know what it is. Just put anything there. You want to attend to him. Sorry? You got there as what? So if you got there at 48, so what? That's what? That cannot be 48. How is it 48? What principle? What principle? See marker him. Cover that one. Nobody even heard itself. Oh, he said my distance was off. Please, next time I'm firing somebody, tell me to on it. Read again. Q is what? So from P, Abby, you start from P. Q is 30 something kilometers from P. On the bearing of Guinea, 42 degrees. So if you turn 42 degrees from P, you will get to a point called Q. And the distance 42, you said? And the distance between P and Q is what? 32. Do you understand this point? Those that said they don't understand the question, do you understand this point? Good. You start from P, they said from P, heading to Q. That this is the bearing you have to turn from P, and this is the distance you have to travel from P to get into Q. Okay? The other part of the question. And R is what? So from P, R is 25 kilometers on a bearing of what? 100 and so you will turn 132 degrees, then move in that direction 25 kilometers, you now get to R. So from P, let's turn 132 degrees. Here to here, 90. How much more will you turn? To make it 132, how much more will you turn? 42. So if you turn 42 degrees from here to here, you will now follow a distance of 25 kilometers. You now get to a point called 132 degrees from P. So you must turn 102 degrees. 90 plus 42. Do you get it? Mary, if you are feeling sleepy, stand up. Go and stand at the back. At the back, you'll be blocking others. So those that do not understand, do you understand this point? If you don't understand, ask now. Are you sure we understood this point? Okay. The next. Come and show me. From here to here, it's 90. It's now this last part, which is 42. So 90 plus 42 is that 132 degrees. So when you turn 132 degrees, you will get to R. Next. So from the bearing of R from Q you want to get to R. From here you want to get to R. How many degrees will you turn? Is that not the angle you will turn? This is the angle you will turn to get to this line that will now take you to R. That's the angle you will turn from Q. Do you get that? Okay. Now, if this is 42, because this is a right angle, this is north, this is east. It means here must be what? 48 degrees. Isn't it? You can only do that because you know this angle is 90. I cannot do that here like what the mistake he was making to say from here to here is 90. No, you weren't told that. So this angle now will now be this plus this. So this is the right angle triangle. To get this bearing, I must know what this angle is, because I already know what this angle is. Can you see my Z? So this is alternate to this. So here it's 48 degrees. So if I know here to be 48 and I calculate this angle here, I'll know what this small angle will be. So I'll now add 180 to it. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Here is 48. Do you understand how here is 48? Yes. Alternate angle. This angle here is alternate to this. If I know this, I can now, and I also know this angle here, I can now get this small angle left. If I get this small angle left, to get the bearing, I will turn to get into this line to be 90, 90, 180 plus this small angle. Isn't it? Isn't it? So we need to get this angle. And to get this angle, because it's a right angle, you will use SOHCAHTOA. Do you understand? This angle here, opposite adjacent. This hypotenuse, opposite the right angle, so nothing to do with hypotenuse. Opposite adjacent. Is that not tan? So you now say tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. So theta is equal to what? Tan arc 25 over 32. So when you press this, I think you got 38 degrees, right? So this place is 38 degrees. So if this place is 38 degrees, this place is 48 degrees. This plus this must give you 90. Because this is a right angle between the west and the south is a right angle. So 48 plus 38 plus something will give you 90. What will be that something? To be 4 degrees. So if you know here to be 4 degrees, you have to turn 90 plus 90 plus 4. So that is what Oreva wrote. Oreva now said the bearing of R from Q is equal to 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 4. Which now give 24 degrees. Do you understand it now? Do you understand it now? Like I will always tell you, listen, if you cannot put down your head, look at the question and do this thing on your own, you are still having challenges. So don't look at, don't draw this thing. You people should listen to me. Listen when I tell you something. All those fast play you are playing there, you now just draw it right there. You are killing yourself. Look at the question. Follow the steps we follow. Do it yourself. It's how learning occurs. It cannot occur another way. Solve it. Now you see some people, even with all the messages that preach, they don't look at the board, just draw it like this. Just transfer it to their notes. I say, I Sorry, Festival of Champions, lest I forget. If you are going, stand up. Stand up now. Let me know the people and sing. Are you going? You want to cancel it? You want to cancel it? Talk now. Please, if you are standing, stand now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leave it. Guys, it's okay now. It's okay. You are going, stand. Hello. If you are going, stand, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Keep standing. Let me have it. I come, I'll look for all of you. I don't want to. Keep standing, keep standing. Keep standing. I said keep standing. Why are they seated now? I just want to, so I will know the people I'm looking for. Why should I not snap it? For what? I don't have time to write. No understanding. Okay, keep standing. Keep. Oh yeah, I agree. Keep standing. Nelly, write the name. So. Wait, you don't want me to have your pictures? I don't understand. For what? I'm not snapping again. You have told me you don't want me to have your picture. I'm not snapping. I'm angry now. Nelly, write the names, please. Senior Nelly. Please keep standing. 33. This one. Where is it? 3 towns. P, Q. Fast. Three towns PQR are situated such that PQ is 15 kilometers. PR 20 kilometers. The bearing of Q from P is 30 degrees. Yeah, just coming. Are you just coming? The fast. Where is it again? While the bearing of R from P is what? No. 390 from P. From P, turn 390, 180, 270, so it should be here. It can't confuse. Start from the from. Listen to what I'm telling you. If I don't even start from the from, I'll make all these mistakes people are making. I always start from the from. They said from P. So you go to P and turn the 300s, not at R. And Sinanelli have written the names now. Okay, those going, please stand again. Let's confirm, please. Those going, please stand again. Please now. Why put you don't want me to come and look for you there? Why are you doing like? I should not come and look for you. I'll come with sweet and gum, chewing gum. Stand, please. Sinanelli, have you captured the names? Look at these guys here. You are not going again. Okay, so I am asking, do you guys want me to? Okay, let us shift the practical. No, tomorrow is. We are even snapping pictures tomorrow. Let's shift the practicals to start by 10, so you can have some time to sleep. Is it okay? No, 11 will be too far. We'll close normal time 2 o'clock. Is it okay, please? Oh, it's closing by 6 in the morning. Okay, listen. For Festival of Champions, listen. And because we must come tomorrow for practicals and the picture, after the practicals we'll take the picture. I'm shifting practicals, listen, to start by 12. I'll tell the 2 practical teachers to be here by 12. So when you come back from Festival of Champions, take some time to rest. Make sure you are here by 12. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Thank you very much. Sit down. Please remind me so I text them. I send them messages to be here by 12. Okay, number 39. Sit down, sit down. Number 39. So it travels from station. So you start from A. Start from A. A man travels from station A. You start from. A man travels from station. Marvelous company. Remove your hand from that place. Seat consent. A man travels from station A. Okay, everybody read it again. On a bearing of 50 degrees from station A, he traveled on a bearing of 50 degrees. To station. So he came to a station called B. A distance 12 kilometers. Please, those of us this way going for festival shall stand again. Sinonelle said she didn't see us. Those on this side going for festival champions, just stand. Like I told you, the purpose is I want to see you when I come. Let me ensure you are inside the premises, not outside. I don't want to see you outside the premises. The number has reduced though. Ernest, I'm not going again. Are you going, Silva? And Silva is going, or his name. If Silva is going, you will go now, Jason. It's not far, they can walk down. It's not far. Those of you that would like to come, just tell your parents. I know your parents will like you to attend. But listen to me. I don't want all those kurukere movements. Stay inside the premises. I don't want to see you outside. Did you hear what I'm saying? Did you hear what I'm saying? Don't say you are going to buy something. As you are going, buy all the things you want. Put them in your pocket. If you know you want to buy plenty things, carry bag, buy all the things, stock them inside the bag. Go inside and sit down. In Ugo College, the field is very big. If you are feeling sleepy, you can walk around. Inside the field, walk around, go back and sit down. But I know most of you, 12 o'clock, you have slept already. I think I don't know. 12 o'clock. Go and answer. 12 o'clock, they will now sleep. 4-5, they will now wake and now do final rounds. Now they sleep, sing and shout and dance till 6. They will now be very happy. Anyway, it's good. Just being in the presence of God alone is. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please thank her for me. The mom brought that for me. Today is her birthday, the mom's birthday. So the mom brought that for me. Please thank her for me. Okay, guys, let's proceed. So from a point A on a bearing of 50 degrees, if you walk or travel 12 kilometers, you get to a point B. Isn't it? Very good. Proceed. Lolo. Sorry? He then, so he now leaves this point. Listen. So he follows the progression of thought. He now leaves this point to a station called C, and that station is 10 kilometers from A, isn't it? From B. Okay, 10 kilometers from B. And the bearing, did they give any bearing? From B, they said. Please read it again, let me confirm. He then so on a bearing of 110 degrees, let's do 110 degrees. Here to here is what? Here to here is what, please? 90. What do I need to make it? 20. So if I go 20 more, I will now have 110. So this is 90, this 20, making it 110. What's the distance? Is it 10 kilometers? Okay, continue. So it gets to C. How far?
How far is it from his starting point?
How far is it from his starting point? So this is starting point. How far is it? So we're looking for this distance. Let's call it S. Do you get that? Yes. Do you get that? Yes. Now listen to me. When you draw the diagram, as you have now, if you look at this side of this triangle, it's 12 kilometers. Lulu, sit well. Look at this side of this triangle, it's 10 kilometers. Isn't it? We are trying to get this side of the triangle, the third side of the triangle. So let's see if we can get any of the angles of this triangle. Because if we get any of the angles of this triangle, we can actually from that angle know what to do. Because if here is 90 degrees, for example, hope you know we can use SOHCAHTOA to get this place. Hope you know. Did I say SOHCAHTOA? Sorry. Hope you know we can use Pythagoras theorem to get this place. Hope you know. Because this will not be the hypotenuse. So you can use a Pythagoras theorem to get this place. So let's try to see if we can get this angle. If we get this angle, we'll now decide what we'll use to get here. If this is 50 degrees, it's alternate to this, isn't it? So this is what? 50 degrees. If this is 20 degrees from here to here now be what? 70 degrees. So that 70, 20 will give us 90, isn't it? It means this full angle will now be 50%, 120 degrees. Are you with me? So we can get that angle 120. That's the only angle you can get. Listen, at this point, this is the only angle you can get. You don't know this angle. Don't say this angle is 90 minus 50. It's a lie. That 90 minus 50, marvelous compliment. Come and complete it. Madam, come and complete it. Those of us that solved it, please keep solving to the end. And if you have solved to the end, bring out your wire pass question and solve it, please. Don't allow people delaying the class to delay your life. Please. If you have solved it, keep moving forward. What are you looking for calculator for? You don't know 12 square. All of those things that times, you know, is 2 times 12 times 10 times cost. It's not only 10 that is time. Wait, don't play, you are correct. I'm just trying to tell you that it's not only 10 that is times in that cost 120. Because the way you are looking at it is like it's only 10. No, listen now. I didn't tell you to clean it. I'm trying to say you could have just pressed everything. All of these things that times is 2 times 12 times 10 times cost this. But if you are pressed 10 times this, you cannot continue. You don't know that 2 times this is 24 and this times this is 240. It's 240 times cost 120. Is everything you press calculator? I am media come and solve it. The person you were talking with, move. It's now she's looking for, see her. It's now she's looking for a clue. Turning everywhere. It's now she's looking for a clue. You shine your eyes, you think I don't know what you are doing. But you people saw this thing that's falling now. Eh? You can't pick it. Oh, who is calling out your owl? Very correct. the person Marvelous was talking to in class, she doesn't even know that that's not a right angle triangle. She was already solving Pythagoras theorem. Even though that people started shouting, ayo, ayo, even not that he started doing that, in her mind, that is right. Even when you are clearly seeing here 120 degrees. She'll go to the seat now. Watch, in the next 10 minutes, the talk will resume. This repentance you are saying at least is 10 minutes repentance. Start counting down. In 10 minutes time, the talk will resume. Go and sit down. Okay, I want to give a general question as to wrap up bearing. I want to give a general question. I'll read it. It's not your textbook, so people will not deceive me. I'll dictate it out. You will solve it. When you solve it, you stand. When you solve it, stand. So I'll know those that can solve it. A girl walks right. A girl walks 30 meters from a point P. A girl walks 30 meters. A girl walks 30 meters from a point P on a bearing of 040 degrees. A girl walks 30 meters from a point P on a bearing of 040 degrees to a point Q. Are we there? To a point Q. A girl walks 30 meters from a point P on a bearing of 040 degrees to a point Q. Full stop. Are we there? She then walks 30 meters. She then walks 30 meters on a bearing of 140 degrees. She then walks 30 meters on a bearing of 140 degrees to a point R. She then walks 30 meters on a bearing of 140 degrees to a point R. Full stop. The bearing of R from P is? The bearing of R from P is? How about I read the question?
So a point Q. She then walks
140 degrees to a point R. The bearing of R from P is? So you have 2 minutes. You solve it, you stand up. Chinedu, please don't climb again, please. Don't climb again. I said you not climb again, you are too tall. Do you see where your height got to? Did you read the question? 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 Read the question again. What are they asking? You are not confident of yourself. Did you read the question? Only you're supposed to do one more thing. What? Okay, you don't still understand bearing. Is it a right angle triangle? That I'm seeing tan theta equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan theta equal to opposite over adjacent. Is it a right angle triangle? What's this? Marvelous. Did you see the white? The white I'm using. Everybody read that question. A boy, a girl does what? A girl walks 30 meters from a point P, on a bearing of what? So if you turn 40 degrees from P, the girl, if she walks 30, is it meter or kilometers? 30 what? Meters. From a point P on a bearing of 40 degrees, she will get to a point what? She will get to a point Q. She then walks on a bearing of, so from Q now, where she is, she now walks on a bearing of 140 degrees. Here to here is what? 90 plus what will give you 140. So this place is 50 degrees. Okay, so how much did she walk with? 30 meters. Are you with me? Are you with me? So 30 meters to get into a point R. The question is now asking. The question is now asking what? The bearing of R from P. The bearing of R from P. If you want, look up please. You want to get to R from P. How many degrees will you turn? Now I'm drawing it like this purposefully, so that you know you are the one drawing this line. This line was not given to you. You are the one drawing it. So if you decide to draw this line straight, like most of you do, you are only assuming. You saw that was the same thing Oriba did. When this person drew a straight line like this in that diagram, Oriba now said because the line is straight, that this must be 90 degrees. And I told him, it's marvelous that drew this line. The line was not given in the question. They did not tell you the person walked southwards. It's marvelous that drew it. So how do you know that the line really is like? So it's the same thing you guys are doing again. How do you know that this line? I'm not saying that that's not an option. I'm simply saying it is an option, but it is not the only option. So I'm drawing like this so that you see that you can actually connect this and this, that the line must not be like this. Because that assumption you're assuming is why some of you have not gotten the bearing yet. The line must not be straight. Do you get it? It's until you get this angle that you can really know where the line will be. If for any reason you get this angle and you get 50 degrees, then you now know, oh, this line is not like this, so because 40 plus 50 is 90. Then the line is, that is when you really know that the line is straight. It's not because there's a point here. Anytime there's a point on this side, you want to connect the two, you don't connect with the straight line. No. They can connect in many ways. If there's a point here and there's that point on this side, that point can be down here. And when you want to connect, you connect them like this. It will not be straight. The point can be straight, of course, that when you connect, it will not be straight. The point can be on top, that when you connect, it will not be like this. So why do you always draw this, take this one that every time is like this? Why? Who is telling you that this guy, if you go towards the east, you will get the other one? Who is telling you? Or that from here, if you go towards the west, you will get? Who is telling you that? They didn't say that in the question. So you can only say that when you get this angle. So if you get this angle and you get 50 degrees, then you know that this whole stuff is 90 degrees, meaning that this line should actually be eastwards. Are you understand what I'm saying? I'm beginning to see why some of you have not gotten the bearing. Your diagram, you have not still gotten the diagram well. So don't assume that because the point is here, the point must be eastward from this point. No, it wasn't said. I'm not saying that when you calculate, it can't go to that. Like I think this question, when we calculate it, will now get to that this angle is now 50 degrees, so that this is now 90, meaning that this should be eastward. But it's until we calculate that we can now say that. Are you understand what I'm trying to say? So next time you have a point here, don't say it is always eastward. Don't say it's a straight line. And next time you have a point on top, don't say it's always straight. That is from the north here to the south. Who told you that? The question did not tell you that. So why are you assuming it? If there is a point down here and there's another point on top, the point on top can be somewhere here, such that when you drop, it will be like this. Of course, the point on top can also be directly on it. In fact, it can be anywhere. It can also be directly on it. Yes, it's one of the options. But look at these other options now. Why are you only taking one? And you say it's that one. And you have not calculated the angle to prove that is that one. The point also can be this way, so that when you want to connect it will not go like this. So why is it this one? Why? I'm correcting the assumption. Laju girl will not listen. No. She should tell me what she's looking for under that table. I don't want that assumption again in this class. I just like to give these two questions. Let's go to a new topic in maths. You are making me linger here. So the question you should now ask yourself is, we have gotten the degrees I will turn, isn't it? Good. This 40 is alternate to this because you can see the Z. So this is, so here's what? Very good. If this is 50, what will be here? 40 to make it 90 at this point, right? So here plus here is what? 80 degrees, very correct. Now, I appreciate Darlington and Prosper. You see, that was why when I noticed Prosper started disturbing around this, I was angry because I know Prosper is a very sharp student also. So when he's disturbing, I'm not happy. Disturbing, number one, you disturb yourself. Then you will not disturb other people. Even if you are bright, you are disturbing the person, even if you have understood. You don't mean that person has understood it. I appreciate the method you guys use, but there's something you did not see. Which kind of triangle is this? Which kind of triangle is this? Isosceles triangle. Two sides are equal. So you don't even need to do all those cosine rule, sine rule. That is isosceles triangle. You can get these two angles straight. Base angles of isosceles triangles are the same. Base angles of isosceles triangles are the same. So if this side is the same as this side, it means this angle is the same as this angle. Is it not the law for isosceles triangle? Base angles of isosceles triangles are the same. So if this is 80 and I'm saying here and here must be the same, what must be the same here and here? So we have to 80 to give you 180. What? 50 degrees. 50 degrees plus 80 gives us 180. It is when you now get this angle that you can now say for sure that this guy is 90 degrees, because 40 plus 50 is 90. Can I say this line is 90 degrees and not inclined at an angle? So this whole diagram, listen, even WAEC allows you to do this because you didn't know at the beginning. They did not tell you that after you have finished drawing the diagram and calculated, you now say real diagram. You now say real or correct diagram. You now say correct diagram, because it wasn't given. There's no how you can know that this guy, because this guy can also come down. It can be at different places. You don't know. So you now say, you now draw it well. You now say P at an angle of 40 degrees, you get to Q, isn't it? 30 meters away. Then if you now travel here, This guy now will now be straight. This guy now, this is where you can now draw it and tell me it is straight. Low, 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 low. Because I've calculated here to be 50 degrees. So this is R, this is Q, this is 40 degrees, 40 degrees, 80 degrees, 30 meters, 50 degrees, 50 degrees. Do you get it? So the question is now asking, what is the bearing of R from P? How many degrees will you turn? How many degrees will you turn? So you now say bearing of R from P is equal to 40 plus 50 degrees is equal to 90 degrees. Do you get that? If you didn't get it, do your correction quick. As such that y is located 50 kilometers away from x, as such that y is located 50 kilometers away from x on a bearing of 065 degrees, on a bearing of 065 degrees, on a bearing of 065 degrees, full stop. Z is 100 kilometers away from x. Z is 100 kilometers away from x. Z is 100 kilometers away from X. Z is 100 kilometers away from X on a bearing of 305 degrees. On a bearing of 305 degrees. Full stop. The distance between Y and Z is the distance between Y and Z is the distance between Y and Z is 3 minutes. Please read the question. As such that Y is located 50 kilometers away from X on a bearing of 65 degrees, you will get to a town called Y, isn't it? What's the distance away? 50 kilometers. Z is from X on a bearing of what? So from X on a bearing of 305. Let's go. What do you need to make it 305? So for 235, we'll do 35. We'll get to a point. Hello, guys. We'll get to a point. Z. What's the distance away? What's the angle? 3 or what? 270. 305. It's 35. Are you with me? From here to here, is it not 270? It's 35, you need to make it 305 now. Are you with me? So what's the distance, please? Talk to me now. The distance between Y and Z. The distance between Y and Z. Let's call it P. The distance between Y and Z, let's call it P. Now, if this is 35, marvelous. If this is 35, marvelous. If this is 35, what will this be? 55 to make it 90, right? So if this is 55, yes, 65, what will this be? Right? Now, this is not a right angle triangle, but you have an angle enclosed by two sides. Which rule should he use? Cosine rule. So, tell me what to write. Cos what? Is that what you did? So what did you get P to be, please? 50. Did somebody say 50 root 7? 50 root 7 kilometers. Okay. 50 root 7 kilometers. The other part of the question, the B part. The bearing of Z from Y in the above question is the bearing of Z from Y in the above question. Prosper. The bearing of Z from Y in the above question is the bearing of Z from Y in the above question is the bearing of Z from Y in the above question is 2 minutes. People shift back small. They are pushing this thing. Shift back a little. All of you get up, shift back a little. Good space. I don't know. $286 option B. Marvelous. Stand up. Stand up. Stand. They are disturbing. Come here. Come to where you were before. Come and see. And stand there. Don't sit down until it's break. Don't stand there. When you come to school now, you are not allowed to sit down again. You stand. That will be your standing position. That's where we are now. You are not allowed to. Please listen to me, everybody. No matter the teacher teaching you, Marvelous Company is not allowed to sit down again. How will I not be calling Marvelous Company? Do you know headache Marvelous Company has given to me? Huh? Marvelous should be standing there. Then I'll be the next person that will start standing throughout the class. I will sharpen. Okay, the question said the bearing of Z from Y, right? Is it what the question said? Read it, everyone. In the question above, right? The bearing of Z from here. So you want to get to Z from here. How many degrees will you turn? Is that not the angle you will turn? Okay, that's the degrees you will turn. You know this is 90, this is 180, right? And this is alternate to this. That's 65, right? So you know, talk to me. 180, 65. What you don't have is this angle, isn't it? So let's call it theta. Now don't forget, you know this place now is 50.7 kilometers. So you have an angle with a side opposite it. You have this side and see the angle opposite it. So what relationship can you use to get this angle? So I will now say 50.7 over sine what? 120 is equal to 100 over sine theta. You should be able to press that to get theta. And I'm hearing that you got theta to equal to 286 degrees. Everybody solve this on your own. If you didn't solve it, solve it. Theta on its own, 40.8 guinea. Good, 40.8 are very correct. So that's this one now. So the bearing of Z from Y will now be what? 90 degrees plus 90 degrees plus 5 degrees plus 40 points. Isn't it? So when you press, what did you get? Sorry? That's when I get the 286 degrees. Okay? So I'm going to stop here in mathematics. Now listen to me. Listen, everybody. Your exam in maths, you know how it normally looks like. It's from every topic in maths, isn't it? So we need to find a way to make sure that all the topics in maths, they are in your head. You are not forgetting anyone. The last time I told us to solve the exercises from chapter 1 to chapter 20, numbers 1 to 10, isn't it? How many of us completed that exercise? Miss Oma, where are you? What are you looking in? Have you not solved it? You are waiting for calculator. Sorry? What happened to us? You are doing past question. You don't have the textbook. Answer this thing too. You did it. If you did it, stand up. Chapter 1 to chapter 20, numbers 1 to 10. I said answer the first 10 exercises. Okay. Miss Oma, you did not answer. Oji, you did not answer. Huh? Please listen to me. Everybody listen to me. Everybody listen to me. If you are not coming with your master's book, please next week come with your master's book. We need to solve intensely so you'll be ready for your exams. So if you are forgetting your math textbook at home, make sure you come with it. Those exercises, we need to solve through them again. Okay? The chapter 1 to chapter 20, those of you that have not done it, questions 1 to 10, please, that is your homework this weekend. Sit down. Why those of you that have solved it, I just need you to answer one wire past question, only one. I don't need more than one. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? So write homework. Everybody write your homework. If you are under chapter 1 to chapter 20, write first 10 chapters from chapter 1 to chapter 2. First 10 questions from chapter 1 to chapter 20. First 10 questions from chapter 1 to chapter 20. That means 200 questions. Flourish. Then those that have done it, what you should write is answer one WAEC past question, OBJ and theory. Those that have done it, you write answer one WAEC past question, OBJ and theory. So be submitted on Monday. First thing, or yes, it's mass assignment I'm doing. First thing on Monday morning. So as you come on Monday morning, first thing is to submit. So some of you that have not done, Marvelous Company has started, and Ayomi, they did not tell you that repentance is 10 minutes. Sit well, Marvelous Company. Sit well, Marvelous Company. Okay, your chemistry. If you have not submitted, stand up for your chemistry. I have not submitted the that allows to discover you. Stand up now. I have not submitted my chemistry. Okay, everyone, listen to me. Listen to me. We'll look at the chemistry assignment questions. Mr. Dan, I'll invite him, so we'll look at it together, and that will now be okay. Physics, everybody. Sit down. Those of you that have not submitted, come and submit. If you have not submitted your chemistry, come and submit. Physics, work, energy, and power. We'll resume. We are finishing work, energy, and power today. Next week, we are going to the next chapter. Is it simple machines? Is it simple machines? So everything about work, energy, and power, the exercises. Everybody, let's solve. Work, energy, and power. Madam, work, energy, and power.